Hello and welcome. I'm Wolfgang Riebe, your mind shift guru. What does that mean? Well, I'm one of those guys that likes to share practical tips with everyone and change the way you think. So what's networking all about? I want to share with you 6 practical tips that can make you become a better networker. Tip 1. It's not about how many people you network with. It's about meeting the right people at the right time. It's no use hanging out with people that are not in your industry and hoping that they're going to network you with someone else. In the beginning, when you go out there and you need to get your name, your brand, your company into the ears and eyes and thoughts of other people, you need to hang out with people that will use you in your industry. Choose the networking occasions that you are going to attend. Don't go and meet everybody and get everybody's card. Get the cards of the people that you are likely to do business with. You have to focus like a laser. It's not how many people you know in the beginning, it's who you know and at the right place and time. So choose your network events very carefully. Tip 2, provide value when you meet someone for the first time and work on a process that you can measure it. The most valuable thing that you can give someone is your friendship. You've got to connect with them and build up a trust and a relationship. But also when you meet someone for the first time, don't always be on the take. Give them value first so that you can create this friendship and trust with them. Whether you have an ebook product or just something, you don't have to spend necessarily a lot of money. The fact that you're spending time with them, the most precious gift you have as a human being is your life's time. If you can advise them, help them, make them feel comfortable, but maybe you do even have an electronic product or something that's not going to cost you anything to forward to them at a later stage once you have the contact, and this builds up a relationship. And then you can see by what you're doing, what the feedback is, and whether this actually works for you. In other words, then you can measure the value that you're giving. Tip 3, respect other people's time. If you are at a networking event or a cocktail party or meet someone that you feel can be beneficial in your business, do not throw yourself on them and do not hog them at an event so that no one else can come to them. That's just plain rude. You have to respect another person's time. Also, you've got to feel the situation. Is this the right moment to start pushing my product? Remember, tip 2, first give value, build trust. Then you go on to pushing what you need to push. But have the value in the friendship first and respect the people's time. I have been to so many functions where I just see people rush in and throw themselves on other people. And for some other reason, if they think this person can do something for me, they literally keep that person busy for half an hour. That's not fair. You're never going to get anywhere networking if you do that. Stop hanging out with the same crowd. That's tip number 4. If you always hang out with the same people, how are you going to grow your network? Yes, your old clients are the ones that can promote you and you need to keep them happy. The question you need to ask is, how are you doing with them? Are you keeping in constant touch with them? But you need to take yourself out of your comfort zone and you need to go and attend different functions where you're going to meet new people. And don't forget to hang out with your competitors, because that is the only way you're going to see what they're really doing. I'd rather know what my competitors are doing than not know and be naive and suddenly they overtake me. Think about it. So get out of your comfort zone and hang out with some different people and grow your network. Being an inspirational speaker, what I call a mind shift guru, I've always believed in the philosophy of giving without expecting in return. When you expect, you will always be disappointed because the laws of the universe are such that you will never always get it back. However, when you give without expectation, the laws of the universe are also such that it's going to come back to you. And then when it does, it's like, oh, wow, I didn't expect this. It's really cool. So especially in networking, don't always go expecting something. Let the laws of the universe work for you. Let that what comes around, goes around, work for you. Go there and genuinely from the heart give. And it's amazing how much trust you build up and what a big network you build up in a very short period of time. And people start respecting you as well. And it's funny, when people don't think you're there to take from them, that's when they start giving to you without you expecting it at all. Makes sense, doesn't it? And that kind of follows through on the last tip, tip 6, which is be open to receiving back. Because when you do build trust relationships, where people do feel that you've given and you haven't expected in return, that you have respected their time, and that you've added value and friendship, guess what? When the opportunity does arrive, odds are they are going to remember you and they are going to give to you. Not because they feel they owe you anything, but because they respect you. My father always gave me advice as a youngster. He says, you don't want everyone to love you. You just want them to respect you. Because today, if you think about the world and business and the corruption and the scandals that go around, isn't respect really the most honorable thing that you can have? You see, when your word is your bond, that is when people start respecting you. When you actually practice what you preach, when you walk your talk, that makes a big difference. And when you give, it's amazing when you give freely, how people just come back to you, and you've actually got to start batting it away. So build that respect so that people give to you because they respect you and they trust you. That's, to me, what networking is all about. I trust you've enjoyed these 6 tips. So from me, Wolfgang Riebe, until then, bye.